Good evening again, friends. This is Father Tim, rector of St. Stephen's Pro-Cathedral, and we continue tonight in our reading of the book of Job. We're starting chapter 32 tonight. Let's take a look at the big board picture here of the book of Job. Chapter 32. So we are beginning the last piece of this major section, this largest section, chapters 3 through 37, Job and the friends. Three friends of Job have spoken. There's been this back and forth dialogue from chapters 3 through 28, chapters 29 through 31, Job's last statement. Job responds, completes his words. And now, chapter 2 through chapter 37, we're introduced to a new figure among the friends, Elihu. Elihu, whom we will see in the reading, is the youngest of the friends of Job, who has kept his silence out of deference for those who are his elders. And as he speaks, well, sounds similar to the three friends who have already spoken. So, here we are. We'll zoom in even further so you can see exactly where we are and exactly what is happening here in this. So that's what we're in for in these chapters, these 6 chapters, which we begin tonight. We certainly won't read all of them tonight, but we'll get into them. I'll be reading from the left-hand column, which is the Complete Jewish Bible. The right-hand column has the text as it is found in the NRSV Updated Edition. I'll use that right-hand column primarily to point to moments when Jewish biblical language and Christian biblical language don't quite sound the same. Which there are some moments like that in Job, not as many as, say, in our other reading of First Kings, but there are moments like, for example, the name of Job. In Jewish biblical language, he is Iyov, Iyov. So, friends, let's get our timer in place. Let's spend some time together reading. So these three men stopped trying to answer Iyov because he remained convinced of his own righteousness. Then Elihu, son of Barachel, but then the anger of Elihu, the son of Barachel, the Buzite, from the family of Ram, blazed up against Iyov for thinking he was right and God wrong. His anger also blazed up against his three friends because they had found no answer to Iyov but condemned him anyway. Elihu had waited to speak to Iyov because they were older than he. However, when Elihu saw that these three had no answer, his anger flared up. Elihu, the son of Barachel the Buzi, said, I am young, and you are old. So I held back from telling you my opinion. I said age should speak, and abundance of years should teach wisdom. But it is the spirit in a person, the breath from Shaddai, the Almighty. El Shaddai, remember, is one of the names of God. The breath from Shaddai, that gives him understanding. It isn't only the great who are wise or the aged who know how to judge. Therefore, I say, listen to me. I too will express my opinion. Here, I waited for your words. I listened to your reasoning as you were searching for what to say. I paid attention to you. But none of you convicted Iov or refuted his arguments. So don't say we found the wise course. Let God defeat him, not a human being. For he did not direct his words against me, and I won't answer him with your arguments. They are confused, they don't reply. Words have failed them. But must I wait just because they don't speak? Just because they stand there stuck for an answer? No, I will now give my answer. I too will express my opinion. For I am full of words, the spirit within me compels me. Yes, my insides feel like new wine under pressure, like new wineskins ready to burst. I must speak to find relief. I will open my lips and answer. I will show no favor to anyone, and I will flatter no one. I don't know how to flatter. If I did, my Maker would soon put an end to me. So, Iov, please hear my speech. Listen to all my words. Look, I am opening my mouth. The words are on the tip of my tongue. I will say exactly what is on my mind. What my lips know, they will speak sincerely. It is the Spirit of God that made me, the breath of Shaddai that gives me life. So refute me if you can. Organize your words. Take your stand. Look, before God, I'm the same as you. I too am fashioned from clay. You didn't need to be afraid of me. My pressure on you will not be heavy. You spoke within my hearing, and I heard what you said. I am clean without transgression. I am innocent, not guilty. Yet God finds pretexts for accusing me. He regards me as his enemy. He puts my feet in the stocks and watches wherever I go. But in this you are wrong. I will answer you. God is greater than any mortal. Why do you strive against him? He will not defend his words. God speaks once, twice, even twice, and still the hearer misses the point. In a dream and a vision at night, when slumber falls upon people as they sleep in their beds, he opens people's ears and seals the matter without a warning, to turn a person away from his action and protect a man from his pride, so that he will keep himself away from the pit and from perishing by the sword. He is also worn by pain when in bed, when all his bones are hurting, so that he detests bread as well as richer food. His flesh wastes away till no one can't stand to look, till one can't stand to look. His bones protrude and become unsightly. His soul comes close to the pit, and his life to those who bring death. If there is for him an angel, a mediator, one among 1,000, who can vouch for the man's uprightness? Then God is gracious to him and says, redeem him from going down to the pit. I have found a ransom. His flesh becomes fresher than that of a child, and he returns to the days of his youth. He prays to God and is accepted by him, so that he sees God's face with joy, and God repays the man for his righteousness. He declares before everyone, I sinned, I perverted what was right, and it gained me nothing. God redeemed me from going into the pit, and now my life sees light. God will accomplish all these things twice, even 3 times with a man, to bring him back from the pit so that he can enjoy the light of the living. Pay attention, Eov. Listen to me. Keep quiet, and I will keep speaking. If you have something to say, answer me. Speak, because I want to show that you are right. If not, then listen to me. Keep quiet, and I will teach you wisdom. And that, friends, is where we will pause. And next time that we pick up Job, we will begin chapter 34. Have a blessed evening. And I'll see you in the morning for morning prayer. Peace be with you.